yards.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 46. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. And now it's 3rd down. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. And going deep. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st down and goal to go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
Okay, we need to double-check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
Good luck.
he's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Packers 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
5-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Chris Jones on the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up second.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. With the left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 45-yard line. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. On first down, Rodgers. Throw left side complete. It's Moore.
Rodgers pass.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the Chiefs, 38.
They go back to the ground with Jones. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Chris Jones on the stop. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
On play action, now Rodgers. Back for it here, and this will be caught. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Dancing to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Eluding the pressure right. They'll try and run it. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. From 3 yards out. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Popular down near the goal line, quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was, and one of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And it's caught inside the 30. Here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
On on 2nd and goal. Mahomes looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick, and a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. Well, that's deep, particularly the secondary has been picked apart in points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 37. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
At the 48-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer 1st down. You cannot write these guys off just yet. Not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
He's going to air one out. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up at the 14. And the return will stop right around the 25. Another solid game-changing play for this defense with the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 44 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
It's Coleman here. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Kevin Coleman, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Beats the score. Chiefs 42. Packers 13.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, 1st and 10. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays. Harder to move them.
A gain there of 21 yards.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run, and that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
He was tackled.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
3 brings up 2nd and 7.
On play action, it's Rodgers. He sets to fire deep. That's going to be caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling 54 yards. And the Packers get a score closer. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's brought down. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Coleman, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Mahomes going to throw it here. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Preston Smith in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes completes it to Hardman. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 18. A very solid gain of 27.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. 2nd and 2. First down marker at the 8.
2nd and 2.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, they certainly have the look of a team with something to prove, don't they? All week, as we prepared for this game, we kept reading about how they said they're going to play a full 60 minutes this week. Has nothing to do with their opponent. No disrespect intended, but they wanted to be people of their word, playing this thing all the way out, trying to finish it strong.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
This one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And the Kansas City Chiefs are the Super Bowl champions.
21.
And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name